So I'm going to ask a very broad question. I want you all to think about this question and find an answer for yourselves, which we will reflect back on later. Before I ask this question, think about the definition of the word truth. The Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines truth as the body of real things, events, and facts, or the accordance with facts. Now here's my question. What are 4 truths in your life up until today? Now, Siddhartha Gautama, whom we may all know as the Buddha, founded the Buddhist religion on the concepts of karma, dharma, and the hope of reaching nirvana. I'm Asha Warren. I'm no Siddhartha, but I am here to briefly walk you through these concepts and explain why they are so important no matter what your religion is. Siddhartha Gautama grew up in a palace where he was sheltered by his father from the harsh nature of the outside world. Now, there are several tales of how Siddhartha became the Enlightened One. One being, right after he left the palace, he came across a sick man, an old man, and a dead man, and he realized that there is suffering in the world. And he also realized what he needed to do to reach enlightenment and to escape the suffering. Another tale starts with Siddhartha leaving the palace and becoming a poor samana, where he ate 1 meal a day and lived outside. He did end up becoming a wealthy merchant, but realized that wasn't the life he needed, and he left that to become the Enlightened One. No matter what tale you've heard, there's one thing that's true. We've all suffered one way or another. In Siddhartha's later years, upon renouncing his worldly pleasures and discovering a path to enlightenment, he came up with 4 noble truths, which he built the Buddhist religion on: the truth of suffering, the truth of the cause of suffering, the truth of the end of suffering, and the truth of the path that leads to the end of suffering, which is known as the Eightfold Path. And it's also summed up in wisdom, morality, and meditation. These truths are a part of Gautama Buddha's teachings, which is also known as Dharma. While Buddhism is built on Dharma, a crucial part of Buddhism is karma. Everyone knows what karma is, but it doesn't act as fast as everyone may think. Buddhists believe that one's actions in their current life will determine their fate in the next life. For example, if one is evil in their current life, any unfortunate event that happens to them in the next life was meant to happen. This is what karma is, but whether one is evil or not, everyone is trapped in this endless cycle of rebirth, known as samsara, but there is an escape, nirvana. Nirvana is the goal of Buddhism, and it is the escape from suffering and greed, and of course, this endless cycle of rebirth. One who has become truly enlightened and has become a Buddha has reached the state of nirvana. These 3 concepts are important for everyone, no matter what your religion is, because it encourages everyone to be kind to one another and live by morality. In conclusion, it is safe to say that we follow our own paths no matter what we believe in. However, one thing ties us all together, and it is that we all have suffered in one way or another. Gautama Buddha's goal was to help and eliminate the aspect of our lives, and he did this by teaching the concepts of karma, dharma, and once again, nirvana. Now finally, reflect back on that question that I had asked in the beginning of the speech. What are the 4 truths in your life up until today? With the knowledge you now have, I leave you to challenge yourselves with this question. Knowing these 4 truths, what is it that you need to do to find true happiness in yourselves and in your life? Good luck.